We've all played horror games where the terrifying monster has the intelligence of a Roomba stuck in a corner. You give it a patrol path, it gets stuck on geometry, and once you figure out its loop, the fear just dissipates. But Alien Isolation is different. It's been over a decade, and this thing is still considered by a lot of people, including me, the perfect organism when it comes to game code. Because it doesn't really patrol like every other NPC does. It hunts you, and it doesn't just chase you, it feels like a stress test every time that thing is nearby. To understand why, we have to look at the architecture. The alien isn't running on a single brain. It's a toxic relationship between two rival systems, a menace gauge that literally tracks your anxiety, and a code base that unlocks features just to ruin your day. And that's why today, we're deconstructing the xenomorph. Effectively, how to build a user experience that hates the user. First, let's be clear. The game is cheating, but it's cheating to keep you alive, not to kill you. The system runs on two layers. The top layer is the director. Think of him as a sadistic dungeon master or a sysadmin with root access. It's omniscient. It knows exactly where you are, where the alien is, and crucially, how close you are to a heart attack. It manages a hidden metric called the menace gauge. It's basically a floating point asking how screwed is the player right now. The gauge goes up when the alien is near you, when it sees you, or even when it appears on your motion tracker. If the gauge hits peak overflow, that basically means that you've been hiding in a locker, hyperventilating for 5 minutes, the director literally forces the alien into a backstage state. It sends the monster into the vents to go pretend to be busy. But when that gauge drops, the director gets mean. It doesn't tell the alien exactly where you are, because that would just be unfair. Instead, it'll give the alien a hint. It posts a job to the system like, hey, check the med bay. No reason, just, a hunch. It's the perfect middle manager. It doesn't do the work itself, it just directs the subordinate to make your life pretty much miserable. And that brings us to the subordinate, the alien itself. Unlike the director, the alien is technically blind. It relies on these simulated sensors, these vision cones and ray castings, running on local hardware, so to speak. But the developers added some cruel features. You know how you think you're slick by sneaking up behind it? The alien has a short-range raycast pointing backwards from its tail. It literally has eyes in its ass. If you get too close to the tail, it triggers a collision event and you die instantly. And then there's the audio. It listens for sound events. Gunshots are obvious, but the alien also listens for the motion tracker. That little thing that tells you exactly where it is? Yeah, it listens to that too. If you're hiding in a locker and the alien's like, give or take 1.5 meters, it can hear the beep of your tracker. You're just screaming, I'm right here, while trying to hide. It's like you're walking into a boxing ring with this thing and then just giving it a free hit to your liver. It's completely unfair. But what's even more unfair is the biggest lie in the game. The alien doesn't learn. Machines don't learn. They just execute new subroutines. But that's not true. The alien is built on a massive behavior tree with over 100 nodes. At the start of the game, most of these nodes are locked behind a gate. I don't know, give the code block something like if locker hide count is greater than 5, the system unlocks a specific branch in the alien's brain called search locker. Suddenly, out of nowhere, the alien's gonna start ripping doors off. Same with the flamethrower. Use it once, the alien's gonna run away. Use it 5 times, the alien is gonna unlock a flank. It realizes the fire has a limited hitbox, it'll stop rushing straight towards you, and waits for your fuel to run out. It's not even AI, it's just the world's worst unlock system. You aren't teaching it, you're just giving it permission to stop holding back. But that's why Alien Isolation is still the gold standard. It's a masterclass in constraint. The director constrains the alien to keep the pacing from breaking, and the alien constrains the player by patching your exploits in real time. It makes the enemy feel alive, not because it's smart, but because it's unpredictable, unfair, and constantly watching you. It's the ultimate simulation of imposter syndrome. No matter where you hide, the system knows you're there. But tell me what you think. I know a lot of people love Alien Isolation, as do I. Give me your opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See ya.